back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here on this journey with me. I truly appreciate you all. It doesn't matter if you're new, if you're someone that's been on this ride with me for some time. I appreciate everybody. Truly, thank you for being here. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, right? I wouldn't have nobody to do readings for. So thank you guys. I want to quickly say that remember, these are collective readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You'll have to use your own intuition and discernment. Everything in this message may resonate with you. Parts of it may resonate with you, or none of it may resonate with you. Remember, they are timeless. So let it sit, because I could be talking about something that doesn't apply today, but it may apply tomorrow. And it also could have been something that you just went through, and maybe I'll touch on something you went through and let you see it from a different perspective. I just ask you to keep an open mind. Be forewarned, I may trigger you. It depends on where you are in your journey. I do that out of love, so understand that. If my messages do resonate with you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, go ahead and email me. It is in the description box. If you'd like to donate to the channel, thank you guys for all those that have. It truly helps, you guys. It motivates me to keep creating content. Believe it or not, this takes a lot out of you. So, all the tarot readers out there, they're doing a lot, especially the ones that are really tapped in and that are doing the service, okay, that are delivering messages from the higher self. So thank you guys. Let's get into the reading. I have some channeled messages here. So, okay, watch out for the tendency to backtrack. So there may be some things in your life right now that you are maybe beating yourself up because you have to let something go or do something, and it's like you're stopping yourself from doing it. And it's because if you're focusing on the problem, that is going to make you feel in a lower vibration. It's going to keep you down in the base chakra, and you have that here in your reading. So you have, again, this is 2 days in a row where you have the challenges and obstacles and this base chakra, okay? So what it's telling me is that if you're focusing on the problem, it's going to make you feel that problem, right? Solution thinking instead of problem thinking, okay? The power of guilt. So for some of you guys, you may be feeling guilty, because that's actually a beautiful thing, because what actually happens when you feel guilt, if you catch yourself slipping or doing something wrong and you feel guilt, that is a sign that you are connected to spirit. Because that feeling, that conscience is spirit speaking to you. So instead of being mad at yourself and beating yourself up, give yourself grace, okay? So for some of you guys, grace needs to be shown, okay? Because your conscience is spirit, and this is how polarization works. This is how the good and evil, or the angels and demons, how it actually works. So you are a scale of the highs and the lows, okay? So when you go away from the 0 point, when you go away from the heart, the plane of inertia, the plane of the heart, when you go away from what's good for your being, you will then create feelings or emotions or thoughts or all the above that are telling you something's not correct. That will usually create a negative polarization to get you to wake back up and to take action to shift the polarization by thoughts, emotions, and actions. Okay? So understand that that's why we have that conscience. And that's why in the Bible and all the other traditions all around the world that says you will judge yourself, because you are. You are the judge, jury, and the executioner. You surely are. And that's what people need to understand, okay? Back to the basics, I heard. Actually, I heard it and saw it everywhere, multiple places. So I feel like you guys are being called to go back to the basics, okay? You may have slipped away. You may have, fall off your eating regimen, or your exercise regimen, or your thinking regimen. You may have had a moment of going down the rabbit hole, which is the next channeled message is don't go down the rabbit hole. You guys, the law of karma, the law of cause and effect. You are the common denominator. You are the magnet. You are creating your reality. So you have to start controlling what you're emitting for a vibration, for a frequency. What is your electromagnetism vibrational rate? I'm using words in my own words, okay? Because it's about self-mastery. Okay, so if you're going down the rabbit hole and you're watching all this stuff that is making you feel down, making you feel disempowered, it is a sign to not watch that. Okay, I'm not saying that there isn't things going on in the world that, are bad. I'm not saying that there isn't. Okay, but I am saying that I am finite. Okay, I am only able to see things from a very minimal perspective, like most people, because we're human. Yes, you can tap in and see things from a higher perspective, like I am right here as I deliver this message. You guys, who's in control? Are you in control of your reality? Probably not, because if you're in a state of fear, worry, and doubt, you're not in the magician's energy. You're not manifesting energy. Well, you are manifesting. Surely every one of us is manifesting our reality, but you're not in that power. Okay? So take note of what you're feeling. What is your emotional guidance system telling you? If you backslid and did something today, if you caught yourself snapping out on somebody, eating the food you shouldn't have eaten, doing whatever, instead of beating yourself up about it, praise that you are still connected with spirit and that you are being lovingly guided away from it. Okay? We are being asked to truly listen to that gut, that still small voice, that intuitive hunch, to trust what we're being told. Okay? If, for example, for the longest time I was told to stop eating meat, right? And I would go to other people instead of just listening to my own intuition, which was telling me that it was no, I shouldn't eat it because I wouldn't be able to raise my frequency, because what you eat you're going to match that vibration. If you're eating death, you're going to match that vibration. Okay? So I would go to like pastors or other people and now I realize that I was wrong to do that, because I was saying that my intuition wasn't true, that my truth wasn't truth, that everybody else had more wisdom and intelligence and was more spiritually connected than I was. Okay? That's not what we're being asked to do anymore. It's about listening to yourself. Now, I will say mentorship is good, especially if it's someone you can trust. Now, there are times you're going to need a mentor, but in all truth, a mentor is just going to reiterate what you already know. Okay? That's the truth. So, some of you guys may want to find a mentor, but it has to be somebody you trust. It has to be somebody that has the fruit. Okay? You will know them by their fruit. So, listen to that voice, listen to that intuition, and show yourself grace. The black mirror, subconscious reflection. So I'm getting about dreams, okay? You guys are probably getting a lot of dreams. You might even be getting premonition dreams. For me, I am. I know I am. And actually, this is a show of the black mirror, which is crazy because on my wall, about 5 months ago, a friend gave me a black mirror art like opening case. It's a box that goes on the wall. It's kind of like a menacing cabinet, but it's like an art thing. And it says Black Mirror. And then I came across a show, Black Mirror. And what happened was I had a dream a couple nights ago, and then the next day I started watching that show, and my dream was that show. It was synchronistic. And what it is because it's subconscious, right? It's the subconscious reflection of the subconscious. You guys, our reality is always our subconscious mind reflecting back to us. It's the collective unconscious and the subconscious, the individual subconscious playing together. Okay? So just understand, I do feel for some of you guys, you may need to go deeper into your subconscious and, show grace right now. Hope. Stay in that vibration of hope. See, so hope is a good, and it can be bad, because if you're hoping for something instead of claiming something, okay, instead of being hopeful, claim it. knowing. Go from the believing to knowing is what I'm getting here. Third eye. You do have that third eye card too. So it goes, it's along with the download that I have here, which says, which I wrote down was, like all muscles, the third eye, it needs to be continually used. The importance of meditation, you guys. Here's the thing about the third eye. Once it's opened, it's opened. Once you move that momentum, that consciousness of seeking consciousness and raising your vibration and having that third eye open, yes, it will, most likely you'll have that momentum because you're polarizing it forward, right? But it does need to be continually worked. So you can become stronger at using it. And third eye to me is talking about perception here. Okay? I'm getting like, see things from the spiritual eyes. Some of you guys may be needing to go on some type of journey here because its energy is, in your energy, it's the journey card and the third eye here. Wow, and underneath the journey, you have the crown chakra. So I'm getting like, yeah, see, and underneath that is all tied up. So that's, all right, we're going to get into that here in a second because I know what they're trying to show you here. All right, because of the cards, it's like you're kind of stopping yourself from taking actions that you know you need to do, okay? Don't let the guilt hold you down forever. Let the guilt be there. Admit it, it's there. See it for what it is. Call it out and then take action because the guilt, if you're feeling guilt, then yes, there's something not right. There's something maybe you've done wrong, or because that is your conscience. So show grace to yourself, okay? And listen to it. Meditation, you guys, you definitely, I'm feeling that some of you guys need to make a meditation practice and stick to it. Have fun with it. Instead of like dreading meditation, have fun with it because I'm telling you, the experiences that you have of it, you will start to make sense. You'll start realizing your visions, you're tapping into energy. You're going to start realizing this. For me, like I do meditations for private readings and I'll see visions and then I will connect with that person, right? And their questions are what they're asking, I've already seen in the third eye, right? That's a true thing. Images in the mind, you guys. You dream, right? When you dream, you get images in your mind. You will have those while you're awake in meditation, but you got to practice that. Integrity. Okay. We are being called to integrity, but there's two definitions for integrity. Yes, sticking to morals and principles and values and having them in your life, okay? Your conscience. That is your integrity, right? Another definition of it is the state of being whole and undivided. Then I wrote separation consciousness. You guys, earlier when I was saying like instead of asking other people for answers, you already have the answer within yourself. It's time to be honest with yourself and to understand who you are. You are one with the Creator. You have all the power within you. Nothing outside of you can harm you unless you allow it into your being, unless you claim it as truth. If I say, oh no, 5G cell towers are going to get me and they're going to fry me, well, yes, now they have. But that can be truth for those that are in that vibration because weaponized things can only hurt those that are matching on a vibration, right? Integrity, connection of two. And actually, there's another word here that symbiosis. Am I saying that correct? I had to repeat it. And that the definition of that is a mutually beneficial relationship between different people and groups. So what I'm getting is the law of cause and effect, the law of karma. You always get at what measure you give. Here is the thing though. What is happening is if you are in a state of you're not good enough, I can't do this, I'm looking at all the negative, that is a vibration that you're going to be emitting. So that is going to be more of what you're going to experience. See, the magician understands that everything is created from within. So instead of looking at the problems, you've got to transform your mind to look at the solutions. Start building yourself up. Confidence, believing in yourself, right? When you have a shortcoming, show yourself grace and just tell yourself good things and be honest and truthful about it, but resolve it, right? Because if you don't, then you're going to hold yourself back, All right. And it's about having that inner courage and bravery and just moving forward, going after what you know you can. Okay. As within, so without. From within, you are going to draw towards you because you're a magnet. You don't have to go work hard. Oh, no, like I have to do so much to get what I want. No. Okay. You don't. You don't really, I mean, you do have to take positive action, but it's mostly mindset, feeling, and action. It's a mixture of things. So work on that within right now. You're in a rest state. If you're in the northern hemisphere, you are in the winter. That's what you're here to do right now. Prepare yourself because action is coming. But right now, it's transforming, preparing yourself to take action. Okay? And, another thing too is like a lot of you guys have to understand that you have obtained programmings from your family, and they have heard from their family, and them from their family. Okay? You're here to break lineage, like a lot of different curses, not just actions, but thinking. Okay? That's a great blessing. I don't know. I feel like for some of you guys, if you really understand that how strong you are and why you were chosen, you may actually see yourself in a different perspective. Start making little actions forward, and you will actually build your confidence up, and then nothing is impossible. Because once you are in that vibration, that the lion heart is open, which I can see this is what's going to happen. But for a lot of you guys, you are manifesting tower moments here because of your conscience, your heart, because of the vibration that you're bringing to you. Okay, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're about to have some huge shift happening. I feel like this message is going to unlock something here. Okay, so that's what I got here. Let's get into the reading. You guys, please let me know if the channel messages resonate with you. I appreciate the comments, you guys. All right. I'm going to start off with the astrological energy. So, on the bottom of the deck, we had this trine sextile, which is symbiosis. And I know I need to get a new camera, and I guess my microphone needs to be turned up or something. Just bear with me, you guys. If you'd like to help, you could donate, and that will help me get it a lot faster. And then you have this Libra. So Libra is I unite or we unite. This is the karmic scales, the law of karma, cause and effect. It's funny because yesterday's what I was talking about is the law of cause and effect. So this symbiosis is like relationship, that everything is based on this law. That you have that power because the heart is the vibration that comes out, right? That brings everything to you. When you do something, when you violate this law of cause and effect, or you don't violate it, but you're always utilizing it, right? It will magnetize an equal vibration out and bring to you the equal result. So everything is justice. The law of justice does apply. So I want you to meditate on that when looking outside of the world and the fear propaganda that you hear. Okay? If it's cause and effect, then how are we allowing certain things to happen to us? And how much of what we're hearing that's going on in the world is really a reality for you? And then where can you shift your perspective and your reality? Or do you want to continue looking at, this war and all that stuff? Maybe there's a psychological warfare of movies or televised visions messing with the mind. Think about it. I really want you guys to meditate on that, okay? I'm going to read this Libra energy. I don't know. It's the only one I'm actually... So I guess I'll read this symbiosis because Libra energy, I just told you guys, it's we unite. It's telling you how everything is connected. Everything's brought to you. You are the common denominator. And that is a truth that can either set you free or it can be your worst enemy. And actually, you have this friend card right here. And the affirmation on the friend card says, I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. So you are either your best friend or your worst enemy. Regardless, your Taurus field, your emitted frequency is going out and bringing things back to you. Okay? The Libra is also the Taurus because it's the infinity symbol, which is the Taurus. right? You have on this side and on this side. From the heart, the plane of inertia. Everything is connected on this heart. So on this plane, that's how things are brought into your reality. And you have this tower here, okay? You have this tower, this rebuild card and tower. So it's like you are being asked to really focus on opening your heart and focus on electromagnetism and going from within, getting into your inner power. Wow, look, I can't make it up. Underneath the inner power is karma, right? You guys, I can't make it up. You have to see the world for what it really is. By understanding the universal laws, you become empowered. But if you don't understand these laws and natural ordinances, and you think that that everything happens by chance, that the world is in a state of chaos, you are going to create that because that is your energy. Because where you focus your energy, that's where your energy goes. So think about that. When you're going on these rabbit hole excursions on TikTok or YouTube, remember, you are what you eat. And if you go and you focus that energy, and this is why people don't understand that by them focusing their energy and putting the fear in their gut, they're manifesting more of what they're watching. That's the truth. All right, trine and sextile. Trine and sextile planets promote collaboration by backing one another up, cheering one another on, and adding strength and value to their roles. A trine is formed by two planets 1/3 of the way around the circle from each other, 120 degrees apart. A sextile is half that, 60 degrees apart. Trine planets operate from the same element, fire, earth, air, or water, and speak that language. Sextile planets relate from the same polarity but in different modalities, cardinal, fixed, or mutable. They operate like supportive, non-competitive best buddies. The action. Lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people who have compatible and complementary ideas or skills to yours. Work with your allies. Gently expand your world through compatible people, collaborative skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those whose work you approve of and invest in them. Engage family members and friends who really understand you. Explore what you have in common with a beloved and focus on that rather than on the differences and build from there. Wander in a favorite landscape and learn from what you find there. Play your favorite music. Put a butt on a new instrument. Bring your attention to where the energy flows easily, where support can be found, where enthusiasm exists. Grow organically. When life is hard, a dinner with friends where you can laugh, relax, and let down your guard can be great medicine. What a balm to talk over problems with someone who understands your worldview and to whom you don't need to explain yourself. Moments of ease can prepare us for the bigger challenges ahead. So, I'm also getting here that you guys are calling in new people, and that for some of you guys, you may be dealing with relationship issues, friendship issues, or a whole bunch of different connection issues, and it's because you're outgrowing them. And that's okay. Okay? I do feel for some of you guys, and I can relate to this, I know that I need to disassociate myself for certain people, and I've already started to. But there are still a few things around me that I do need to disassociate, and I've had that download today. So now I know this, so now how do I take action, okay? And if you are having differences with people, focus on what you guys get, what you have in common, okay? Challenge. The path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I needed to hear that because sometimes the path of least resistance is okay, but it's only okay if you're going to actually make progress. Okay, it's not perfection, it's progression. But if you're using that path of least resistance and still denying the conscience that is telling you, okay, you got to cut this out, you got to stop doing this, and you're not making actions forward, that is when you're going to lower your vibration because you can't run from that truth. You can't run from what the conscience is telling you. You have to try to listen to that. All right? Gift. Lift one another up and grow. The comfort of compatible aspects can help us build up the resources needed to do the hard work and face the tough stuff. Okay? So mostly with this Libra here, you could be a Libra, and this could be what you're needing to do is, start disconnecting with some certain people. But I really feel for many of you guys, it's talking about the law of cause and effect. Okay? That, listen, you're manifesting people that have some equal match to your vibration. You're manifesting it to close out karma, or to because you two are matching on a vibration that is to create something. Okay, you do have this co-create card here, so maybe like there is something here where you are manifesting people that you have to create with, but there's certain things that you have to transmute within yourself in order to be able to see that. Okay. So in your regular energy, you have this third eye and this journey here. And underneath this journey, you have the crown chakra. So this is telling me that you're to go on a spiritual journey, to get out of this mental prison, okay? Because you got the crown and the third eye here, which is telling me you're up in your head, okay? And you're feeling tied up because what you're focusing on is what is going to grow. All right, and instead of focusing on the struggles, the focus on what's wrong, focus on the solution and how you can overcome what you are dealing with. Okay, how do you make the world a better place for yourself? Where does your power lie? If everything is within, then where do you create? Where do you change? From within. In your mental space, you have freedom and flow. So, see what I mean? It's about freeing your mind. Allow yourself to be flexible in your thinking and transform what you're thinking. You're being called to utilize the power of the mind, okay? And to loosen up a little bit. Set yourself free. Set your mind free. Let things flow instead of trying to control and force. That's another thing too, all right? In your overall experience, your theme here, you have on the bottom of the deck, obstacles and challenges. This is the Five of Wands. And then you have the base chakra. So this is about the law of generation. This is how creation is into, it starts in the mind and it comes into matter. But it's all beginning in the mind. Well, the thing is, I feel like for some of you guys, you're focusing on like all these issues you have, your security. You're in this lower energy here. And like Spirit's trying to tell you that you have to get out of that energy. That all these challenges are nothing but illusions, that you have the power to overcome it. But see, it does begin in the mind, okay? It all begins in the mind. And once you overcome this, and I do feel for a lot of you guys, these challenges that you had to go through was a part of your destiny and your purpose here, okay? And I will say, how do you do it? From within. But you got to get over this mental conflict. See what I mean? I can't make it up because the law of cause and effect is at play. Okay? Focus on what helps you feel fulfilled. Don't brush things under the carpet. Take action. Progression, not perfection. In your emotional space, you have the heart chakra and the rebuild. So this is telling me quickly love is going to come in. Once you start aligning yourself to love, it rapidly rebuilds everything. To focus on love. Unconditional love, to focus on the plane of inertia, to focus on your magnetism. The heart is the electromagnetism. The thought and mind, the thought and emotion, the gut, the heart create manifestation. Yeah, because it's what seeds into reality. You see the yellow? It's about using this illumination. The two wings here is about the cerebrum, the higher mind, and creating from the higher mind and linking it to the heart space so that you can create. Know your power. Know the laws of the universe. All right? Clarify. This is right here. Believing in yourself. Receiving clarity and getting out of this lower energy of sadness, control, all right? And being like in this battle with you and others around you, and instead start using the magician energy by mastering your emotions and having patience, because you also have this patience card here. Patient, the patient, okay? The affirmation, I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings to me. Yes, you can. Be patient. It takes time. Things will manifest in divine time when it's perfect, when your vibration matches that. In your advice, you have leg up and co-create. So you are connected. I can see it here. So that gives you a leg up. But this information, all this wisdom that you're obtaining is to help you co-create. Are you utilizing it correctly? That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right? You're being asked to step into your manifesting power, to step into that magician power. Okay? And I also have culmination, which I'm going to read after here. Wow, underneath that you have energy. Patience underneath that. So see what I mean? I'm going to read this culmination and prayer. And I have something to say about prayer. You know, when you're meditating, you're thinking on something, you're praying on it. P-R-E-Y and P-R-A-Y are actually the same thing. If you really start looking at it and understanding. Because what you think, if you believe, it says, the Bible says, what you believe shall be done unto you. Okay? Thought and feeling and emotion puts it into motion, creates manifestation. That is a prayer. That's the real prayer. So a lot of you guys don't understand that you're praying without even realizing you're praying. All right? Let's get into the tarot here. I'm going to use the witches again. I've already pre-shuffled these, so I'm just going to shuffle them 3 times. And we'll get on here. Spirit. Show the collective what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message here, what they need to see. Show the collective. Anyone that comes across this message, Spirit, what they need to see. Thank you, Spirit. All right, King of Cups, see? The master of emotions. Mastering your emotions. You could be a water sign, or you could be dealing with a water sign, all right? But for me, it's really telling you that it's time to master your emotions. Yeah. Wow. This could have something to do with somebody you're in a relationship with here, but everything is a match, okay? You have the Emperor here. Could be something to do with maybe somebody may not be sharing their emotions with you, okay? And that could be bothering you. Or you're, mostly it's telling you to control, because this Emperor here is telling you the Emperor embodies all 4 kings, right? So I feel like it's saying that it's time for you to come from the place of heart, to overcome the duality, right? Because Gemini is I think, yes. All right, you could be using your masculine energy right now when really you should be using more of the feminine energy. I feel like it's talking about mind-heart coherence and not mind-heart, brain hemisphere coherence, right? The center way. That's what I feel like is, once you obtain or you utilize the power of balance, right? Libra. Now I can see where it's saying like the masculine and feminine energy, and knowing when it's time to use, right? That you always have a choice. You can use your masculine or your feminine energy. Whatever you're doing, it's going to determine what's best to use. If you're needed to create something, you're going to use your masculine energy, right? If you're, I mean like work with your hands, right? But if you're going to draw something using your creative side, you'll use your feminine energy. Understand that everything is about balance, and that's what I feel you're being asked to do. For some of you guys, you are thinking about some type of connection here with somebody. It could be somebody not talking, or you're not speaking, or something, not sharing how you truly feel. All right, let's see what else we got here. See, once you step into power, this song right here, you can't be stopped. You can't. And you can't stop natural law. Everything is naturally coming towards you. You have to learn this wisdom and utilize it in your life. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're about to step into this inner power and courage, bravery. All right, let's see what we get here. Temperance, patience. The Knight of Wands in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. Okay. I need to get my shit together. Yeah, see what I mean? So for some of you guys, you know the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords. One more card here. Oh, actually, 2 more cards. The Nine of Cups. Just give me a second. I'm going to pull one more card. I want to have these set up so I can look at them. And the last card here, ooh, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, that's actually a good ending right here. I like what I'm seeing here. Okay, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So I can see there may be something here that you're calling yourself out of. You may need to surrender something and walk away. Okay, this could be a person, place, or thing, but for me, for most of you guys, it's a way of thinking here. Okay, there's something here that's kind of stopping. I feel like you're deceiving yourself from walking away from something here and moving forward, knowing that you are the creator, this love. So I do see you. Somebody may want to come towards you as you're walking away or something, okay? That's kind of what I'm getting. Or somebody did something here and they want to express an apology or something like that, okay? But for many of you guys, it's just yourself. This is you. And also understanding you have all the resources. You know what to do. It's just you're not, you may be deceiving yourself to see your power, not knowing really how powerful you are. So you got this temperance card, this Knight of Wands in reverse, and this Chariot in reverse, okay? So, for some of you guys, it could be disconnecting from a Cancer, okay? But this is also feelings is what I'm getting out of this, and it's also forcefulness. What I'm getting is stop trying to control and to force and to run. The song Run. So some of you guys, you may be running from your feelings, or you may have been dealing with somebody who was running from their feelings by deceiving themselves, kind of deceiving themselves, okay? Don't run away from things, hit things dead on, okay? You can't push things under the carpet. You have to hit them head on. Because eventually, if you keep pushing dirt under the carpet, what happens? Over time, it's going to overflow and come out of underneath the carpet, right? Because you can't hide it. So I do feel it's talking about not controlling things. Yes, there is times for action, but there's also time for rest. There's time to trust. You know, this action is really directed force, movement, you know, action and go, right? This is saying no, it's more holding back. Yes, because you need right now to just work on your inner kingdom and patience. Balance, patience. To be a child, to be childlike. Curiosity. Yes, be curious, okay, about the future. Look at things from a new perspective, new eyes. Cut out the stuff that is holding you back. You know what's holding you back. You see the clouds back here? Remove these clouds, because look, the sun is starting to shine here. Yeah, you're seeing things. You know what needs to be cut out here. All right? All right. Things aren't as far as you think they are, is what I'm getting by this card. They're a lot closer, but you're thinking the swords, is saying you need to change the way you're thinking. Okay? And for some of you guys, there may have been somebody you were dealing with that is at a distance that wants to communicate, okay? They don't know if they could be a Sagittarius or a Cancer. It doesn't have to. Don't focus on the signs. Could be a Libra, or you could be a Libra. Okay, there is somebody that maybe wants to communicate from you. They could be at a distance, or there's distance between you. I'm also getting you are feeling there's a distance between you and a result, but in truth, that's an illusion. There isn't. It's not from outside of yourself. You know, with this Knight of Wands and this Chariot reverse is telling me that you think you have to work harder than you do. Okay, and that's because your thinking is reversed. It's not action then result. It's within, then action, then result, right? It starts within you, right? It doesn't start like, I'm going to give you a perfect example. If I want to create a model airplane, right, from scratch, where does that begin? In the mind, right? Yes, because all begins inside you, inside everyone. If we create, it starts within us, okay? Within the mind of the creator. So this distance is an illusion, okay? Things aren't as far away as you think they are. And don't run from your problems. I do feel for some of you guys, maybe you were dealing with someone, or this could be you, is normally running from your problems instead of hitting them dead on, okay? And lastly, what I'm getting here is once you shift this perspective and you start understanding how much powerful you are, you're going to start bringing more fulfillment into your life and more prosperity, okay? This is kind of what I'm really truly getting here. It's about you understanding your power. It's about you creating from within your being, stepping into this power here. Okay? Now, for some of you, you may have been dealing with somebody, because this is the download I just got, that is short-term thinking, and you need to be more long-term. See, the Ten of Pentacles is someone who is long-term. See, the old guy, the family, it's his family-minded. This is more short-term, quick thinking, quick results, right? But anything in life that is worth it takes time. Which one of these two would you rather have? The one that sticks around or the one that comes in quick? Yes, it's fun and, it's fun, but it doesn't stick around. That's kind of what I'm getting here. His Spirit's telling you to think about long-term. What is best for you long-term? And really, what do you want? You may be this person who wants to just be more innocent and, doesn't want a long-term, commitment to certain things in life, with whether it's a person, place, or thing. But Spirit's saying to be committed to yourself. Look, right now this song came up, Walk Away. If you want this and this person wants this, then is that going to match? No, it doesn't. Okay? So that's for you, somebody to think here. You may be deceiving yourself, okay, and from walking away and bringing your cup somewhere else, okay? Yeah, surrendering the Five of Cups so you can have some type of new beginning. And this could be just metaphorically. You'll have to you'll have to use your own discernment and intuition to figure out where that applies, okay? But with another part of your advice here, your affirmations, you have inner power and sacrifice, okay? The inner power says, give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. It is definitely in sync to what this reading's talking about, okay? And the sacrifice here says, sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Yes, because if it has to. Listen, that conscience that's telling you something needs to go, that is love. That's because that, whatever it is not allowing you to be in your fullness, into all your glory. It's a short-term thing, okay? Choose your sacrifice. If you don't choose your sacrifice, then the Creator comes in with love and chooses it for you. Some of you guys need to walk away from something here, all right? I'm going to read these two cards here. This culmination and this prayer card, okay? And then I'm going to close out the reading here. So 55, yeah, definitely changes coming in. All right. Culmination. You are aware of who you desire to be, how you would like to act, how you want to be perceived, and the goals you intend to complete. You hold an idea of what your best self's actions, feelings, and appearances would be. Your ideal self is likely to be an image of efficiency and healthy behavior, definite ambitions, and other attributes that are important to you. At times, due to your busy schedule or unforeseen interruptions, your aims get set aside. You might simply feel unmotivated or unproductive. You can take the steps to turn yourself around and get back to your ideals. This will help you realize your goals. Keep your goals within reach by making them attainable. You can do this by breaking a larger goal into smaller steps that are easier to accomplish. Reflect on your goals and desires and consider what is needed to achieve your objective. Make a list of the basic steps and form your plan. Plotting your course can help you feel peaceful and confident. As you accomplish your smaller goals, celebrate your successes. Create a habit of focusing on your positive attributes and cheering yourself on. This will help when you have a setback or momentary lull. Ask for guidance and support as you proceed. You will flourish as you connect to your intuition and inner guidance, as well as to input from family, friends, and other like-minded individuals. As you reach your goals, your support system will celebrate with you. They will offer encouragement or a shoulder to lean on when you need them. Know and believe that you will complete a significant chapter in your life. This card predicts a time of joy and satisfaction and represents the gratification of a job well done, a goal attained, and a vision realized. Count your blessings and express gratitude for your accomplishments to this point. A nature being covered in autumn leaves looks over her shoulder. Autumn may be the time that you receive an answer you are looking for. The antlers protruding from her head could represent spiritual growth and the attainment of understanding. The flowers she is holding are asters, a symbol of patience and the trust that things will work out. The mushrooms below here can represent vivid dreams or dreams coming to life. The affirmation, I celebrate my accomplishments and strive for continued success. So you guys remember what I was saying. Everything that I am saying is coming out here in the cards. Yes. Okay? Back to the basics is what I'm getting. And that you will reach a goal. That you will be successful. Listening to that intuition. Everything I just said in this reading came out in that one card. And it's so beautiful. I love it. All right, 25. Prayer. Beautiful cards, man. Prayer. It is easy to get swept up in what is going on right in front of you. Looking beyond despair may be hard when you are in the thick of it. One way to stop yourself from spiraling downward is to pray. Prayer can shift your focus from upsets and mishaps and elevate your thoughts back to your spirituality. Think of a prayer in a way to revitalize your devotion and remind you that you are an enlightened soul here to experience this earthly plane. Prayer may release your anxiety. When you pray, you may use meditation, mantras, affirmations, or conscious streaming as a way to raise your thoughts and connect to a higher source. You might consider reciting a prayer from your childhood or a chant that you have learned. During prayer, you may become aware of things that are weighing on your soul. You will find that this weight is lessened or eliminated, as prayer is a way to recharge your spirituality. Prayer is not merely a request to make your life better or for assistance for someone else. Prayer is a space for clearing your conscience, reflecting on your dreams, opening yourself to guidance, and letting go of burdens. You can pray through appreciation and thanksgiving. Gratefully acknowledging the gift of your life can be a prayer. It may not be easy to work through a challenge, but prayer can diminish the strife and make difficulties easier. A prayer of gratitude reaffirms your blessings. A mermaid gently holds the body of an unconscious man. There is a ship in the distance, possibly coming to their rescue. The sky is full of stars, and except for a few waves, the ocean appears calm. The purple hue of the night sky may pertain to the connection of the crown chakra to the divine. Purple can also be calming, peaceful, and connected to devotion. Mermaids can help navigate the waterways or emotions of life and bring about safe passage. The affirmation, I am grateful for my blessings. Prayer gives me the grace to overcome difficulty. You guys, listen, I know like sometimes it's hard to look outside of you and see the world, and what's going on. Just remember, just because you're seeing it doesn't mean it's your reality. You are the creator of your reality. You create everything from within you. Psychology, if you don't understand how the reality is being created, you don't understand this wisdom, then you will create chaos. And for a lot of us, that's what we did for most of our life. Look at this song, Voyager. Yeah, you're on a voyage here, man. And for most of your life, and just like mine, we didn't know this wisdom. So we cannot judge our past and our future together. We can't, our past doesn't determine our future, because here's why. You have this wisdom now. Your consciousness has expanded. Your frequency, your magnetism is a different vibration. Therefore, there's nothing to compare it to. You are an enlightened being, meaning that your life is going to be better than it was before, as long as you utilize the wisdom that you are obtaining. Step into this inner power, into this inner courage. Overcome this karma mind. Step into this state of gratitude and allow this divine abundance to come in. This is what I got for you guys. Let me know if it resonates. If you'd like to purchase a private reading, go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you guys, $1, $2, $10, $100, whatever it is. Thank you guys. It does help me stay motivated, and it helps me grow the channel. Thank you guys for those that hear the call and that have donated and purchased private readings. If this is where we split off, you guys, just know that I'm sending you so much love and light. I appreciate every single one of you. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and return. Come back. I'd like to see you guys again. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I am sending you so much love. Namaste.